All right, all right, all right. Welcome back, everyone. Happy Friday. Back again for another episode. Tonight, guys, like I mentioned in my stories, there will be a giveaway tonight. We will be giving away a Enchi yellow belly hypopide male. Produced by our friends Chris and Peter at Dutch Pythons and Unlock Genetics. So yeah, as you guys know, we've did this giveaway before, and twice the winners did not claim their prize. Basically, so I spoke to Peter and Chris, and we decided that we would do it this week live only for the people in the chats. So yeah, make sure you're active in the comments. We'll try to do this, random comment generator thing, and yeah, one of you guys will win one of those, or not one of those, that snake tonight. So, as per usual, ladies and gentlemen, if you're like me and you live and breed reptiles, you know that we aren't here for the viral trends or for the clicks. We are here for the true passion. I started this show because I wanted a place for the real keepers and dedicated breeders to finally have a community within Europe where we can talk shop, share tips and tricks, and basically deep dive into the hobby that we love. We're doing that with one single goal, and that is sharing the passion that drives us. Every week, we sit down with some of the biggest legends in the game and some of the newest up-and-coming prospects as well. My name is Roger from Pappy's Premium Pythons, and this is Pappy's Premium Pod. So, ladies and gentlemen, a quick disclaimer. Pappy's Premium Pod is sponsored by ProHerper. He is the European leader in reptile genetics, specializing in sex identification, generic verification, disease testing, the usual stuff. Jurgen needs no introduction. Everybody knows ProHerper. So, join the global hashtag Breed Different movement right now. Get the best value for your money and start testing with ProHerper today to verify your reptile's genetic potential and maximize your collection's value. No more wasting time growing up those pos heads or anything. Let's just test them, keep them, or sell them. You know how it is. ProHerper is known for their fast turnaround times, high-quality tests, and European-wide accepted certificates. So, let's not waste any more time and bring out these guests. We were talking a little bit in background, and I'm hyped. I'm happy, These guys bring good energy, and yeah, I feel good. So I hope you guys will on the other side as well. Yeah, so basically tonight we're heading to the snowy lands of Sweden one more time to this time sit down with a duo that is taking the industry by storm, no pun intended. They are a team of two brothers who have rapidly ascended the quality breeder ladder by focusing on absolute precision, top-notch quality, and the most sought-after recessives around the world. From the brightening power of Hypo to the timeless clarity of Desert Ghost, Clown, and Pied. Their facility is a masterclass in clean, high-end combinations. Yeah, they're rational, they're dedicated, and they're proving that excellence knows no borders. Ladies and gentlemen, please, please, please help me welcome the team behind Sanke Constrictors, Axel and Gustav.
Hello. Thank you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up?
What an introduction.
I'm blushing.
Oh, wow.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Roger. All right.
How's it going, man?
Well, it's going well. Thank you.
Did I actually pronounce the thing right? Is it Sanke?
Yeah, it's somewhat of a more Swedish because it's a nickname for our father, actually. So it's a play on our last name, our surname. So we would say Sanke Constrictors, which would, Sanke Constrictors is perfectly fine.
Sanke. I like to get the pronunciation right. You want to see? I spent like when I had Caperhan Reptiles on the show, Guillaume, I sent him a message and I was like, can you send me an audio of how you pronounce your name so I can practice all week? And the whole week I was like listening, Guillaume, like Guillaume, just until I could get it right. And I think at the time I still messed it up. I was like, I got nervous and I messed it up.
Well, you didn't mess ours up. I feel we feel it sounded great.
Yeah. Let me just apologize in advance to the guests and everybody watching because I have a bit of a cough. I was a bit sick during this week, so if you do hear me coughing, that means, well, sorry, I can't control it. But anyway, you said that Sanke is a play on your surname.
Yes.
You guys' surname is. Oh shoot! I forgot. Is Gustav?
Sandgren.
No. Okay.
Yes.
How did you say that?
Sandgren, which, if you directly translate it to English, it's sand branch. But in Swedish.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. Sandgren, Sanke. Okay. Yeah. I see the correlation now.
Yeah.
There's a S in there. Let's start off by introducing yourselves because obviously I did a bit of research, so I know which one is who. But for everybody watching, if they don't know, who's Axel? Who's Gustav?
Yeah, I'm Axel, and this is Gustav, my little brother.
Yes.
Really?
So, yeah.
I couldn't tell.
Oh, it wasn't like you commented before when we were speaking that, wow, how old are you? Like 19?
Yeah, I was like, this guy looks really young. Like,
I can't help it. I can't grow a beautiful beard like you boys. So
yeah, thanks for that, Roger. I'm gonna be going to Turkey now. Fix it. God damn it.
Do you know what? I saw this from your stories. I would never mention the hair or the height, but I got it from your stories. It was you that did this.
The introduction. It was Axel's idea, and it's great. He was very kind to me, which is nice.
Do you know what? I actually thought that was a brilliant idea. I really thought that was a great idea. I was like, I wish every other breeder would do this. A photo of yourself on a couple of lines, just like introducing yourself. If everyone had that on their, highlights on Instagram, it would make life so much easier. But then again, if it did, I probably wouldn't have started this podcast. The reason I started this was to put a face to the people's businesses and logos. So
it's just like you're saying. It is a very good idea. Obviously, what you're doing is amazing for the European side of the hobby, the industry, like what we're doing. And like you're saying, like it's good to get a face to the people who are behind the brand, behind the Instagram accounts, the snakes, because otherwise you always have to show up to the shows and you have to talk to people, and that's not always the easiest thing.
Yeah, exactly, for sure. especially for introverted people, which is not my case, obviously. But yeah, I know some people out there are a bit more introverted, a bit more shy and stuff like that. But yeah, anybody watching, I hope that if you see me walking on the streets or around some show, I hope that you stop me to, even if it's just to say hi. So, because I might not know your face, but I'm sure you know my face.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask for your autograph next time.
Last 19 weeks, guys. This is episode 19. Wow.
Yes, sir.
It's amazing. Okay, let me quickly just say hi to some of the people in the comments. I see Gem Exotics. This is our boy Jared from the US. If anybody doesn't know, he has a podcast as well. It is absolutely amazing. He has one, which is my favorite, which is the genetic canvas, which is where basically he brings in guests and they show off animals and they break down a specific morph. So it's really, really helpful for IDing and stuff like that. So yeah, if you guys have time, check it out. Gem Exotics. Genetic Canvas is amazing. Headless Horses, good evening. Hello. We got Jay in the house again today. Hi. And Brian Store, I don't know this account, but hello. Thanks for being here. My boy Edward's in the house as well. Oops, Pythons, what's up? Jay also says, welcome, Sanke Constrictors.
Thank you.
What else? That's it for now. I think we have a few more people, but they're shy and not in the comments. Yeah, absolutely, man. The canvas is amazing. And you guys should check it out. So, okay, you guys have introduced yourselves. Let's hear a little bit of a background story. How did you actually get into it? Whose idea was it to pull the other brother into this?
Yeah, so basically the story is kind of I've always been like as a kid I was the dinosaur kid, and always out collecting insects and shit, putting them in small boxes and keeping them, letting them out, and then
I was also doing that, but just a little bit in the background, the big brother, he always shines.
Yeah. And then it all kind of went away a little bit. I was always, not really. I was always like collecting lizards and stuff when I was out of the country. We don't have many like native snakes here, but and then high school and so came, kind of started liking girls and stuff. A lot more than snakes, but yeah. And then I guess girls got boring again, and I was at this party. I remember at one of my coworkers, and he had some snakes, in his basement, and I was down there, kind of drunk, and it like lit this random fire in me for some reason. I was like,
this in Sweden?
Yeah, in Sweden.
Yeah, Sweden. Okay.
Yeah, I remember I was thinking to myself like, damn, I'm a grown up now. I can have a snake if I want to, So
he doesn't have to take mom's no for an answer anymore.
Yeah. So yeah, I was in my 20s then, and I was having in a few years I had boas and anacondas. Little more. Yeah, it was cool. So it's a little bit more of, I thought, kind of weird to say, but, the more aggressive looking, a little bit more cool looking. I thought at the time, ball pythons they were a little cute, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, they look like little bitches.
Yeah, exactly.
Goofy ass.
Yeah, but then one day it all changed. I was browsing the internet, and I don't remember which site it was, but it came this random banana combo ball python, and it was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. You know what I mean? It was like, how can a snake look like that? It was like a super orange dream banana pied combo, and I was like, how is that real? And and I collected the funds and bought it.
Oh, nice. So you got the one you fell in love with straight away.
Yep.
Nice.
I got it. So yeah, and that's how. And then there were more and more ball pythons and less of everything else because wanted space for ball pythons.
Yeah.
And started from there.
Yeah. So while this was going on, I had just bought my house, and so I was renovating a lot. And Axel asked me. I'd already had a leopard gecko when I went to high school. I'm 3 years younger than Axel, so he asked me, "Would you like a snake?" And I said, "I would very much like a snake, but I don't know if I have the time or like the place to put it." So that was, of course, it was a bit sad. But then one day, I was just at home and I get this phone call from my brother and his then girlfriend, and just like, let us in. So I go to the door, I open it, and what do they have in their hands? They have a small glass terrarium with a snake in it.
Yeah.
So it was a Kenyan sand boa, and it was the most amazing thing I'd ever seen. And they said, "Oh, we'll feed it for you. We'll take care of it." But I was already in love at that point.
Yeah.
And of course, after only like 2 to 3 months, that's when Axel actually started wanting to breed snakes. So he wanted to breed the boas, but even when he had just gotten the ball python. And I don't remember if you got any eggs, but after not too long after that, he was like, wow, like he kept on looking at the ball python and just the possibilities of how beautiful these snakes can be. I mean, boas are amazing as well, but like you can't do with boas what you can with ball pythons.
Exactly.
So then, exactly. So then he started collecting, like, I think it was a het pied, because the male was pied, and then I was like, oh, I want to breed snakes as well alongside you. So I went for the Kenyan sand boas. But very soon we realized, why don't we just do it together? And because obviously more funds, more interesting snakes you can collect, and that's kind of how it started.
Yeah.
And we still have that boy, that banana, super OD banana pied.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah,
let him
that's
go.
awesome. That's
I guess
really
that is our snake origins.
Yeah, we actually made some pretty big investments very early on.
Yeah.
Axel was always really good at, because for me, I was just in love with like doing like the breeding with the animals. Obviously, spending time with my brother is always fun, but like just specifically getting eggs for me was just something that sounded so insane, so foreign, so exotic. Like how are you just able to do this? Which was just so amazing. But Axel was always so driven. Like he wanted like to do the best. He wanted the most beautiful combinations very early. Like I said, who gets as their first ball python a super? I think it's super OD Enshi banana pied. Like that's. It's not the most common first ball python you get, which was super cool.
Definitely.
And just to give
at the time it was very expensive.
Of course, at the time, yeah. And so we we went fairly early with some big investments, getting some fun stuff to start producing, because we very fast we realized that, wow, clown, that's kind of you can do so much with this.
Yeah.
And of course that also turned into DG clowns, which is kind of what we want to be like focusing on.
Yeah. And when you bought that first snake, when you bought that first ball python for all that money, did you know you were gonna be a breeder, or did you just won a beautiful bet.
Actually, yeah, no, I didn't. But yeah, when I because it was yeah, it all went pretty fast, and when I've opened my eyes to what ball pythons can do, because like when I had the anacondas and the boas, I didn't really know anything about the ball pythons.
Yeah.
Really, only that they were like super common and everybody had them. So you kind of, I've seen it from the other side. I know that people that keep other species, kind of look down on the ball pythons a bit, but
Yeah.
they around. But yeah, I actually just bought it because I thought it was just the most amazing thing, and so it was just, I don't know, it was just pure joy for me to keep him, and he looked unreal.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, is any of you guys doing this full time, or is this just a hobby?
No, we're not doing it full time yet. But yeah. But who knows?
Yeah, I mean, thing is, we because giving a little shout out to Mats from High Coast again. Like we are quite restricted in what we can do because we can't have tubs. We can't have a rack system here. We have to have terrariums and quite large ones for the larger ones, of course. So that's why we have to, of course, be like focusing a bit more, and we can't just have like a ton of animals. Plus, we are falling into the habit of keeping the best stuff, not really wanting to sell it on, as they say.
Course.
Yeah. So, but
that's the best thing to do.
Yeah, but we are actually we have actually started a company, which is pretty cool, and so we'll see. Maybe in the future, we don't know.
Yeah,
that's awesome. The greatest thing, the greatest thing that we feel is that we don't, since we are doing this just out of pure passion, we don't have to force anything.
Yeah,
it's not like we're on a time like we're restricted by anything. We're just doing it for the love of the game.
We're having fun. We wouldn't do it if we didn't think it was like amazingly fun.
Absolutely, yeah. And then this is the place. This is the place to be, because once you start hatching snakes, I mean,
there's no going back.
There's no going back. Once you start looking through the egg and you see that first shed, I mean,
I mean, the feeling of seeing a snake for the first time that you were really wanting or not expecting, you just see. I mean, I still remember in one of I think it was our first, or I think it was our first year, we had a clutch of eggs with, it was double het clown pied to double het clown pied, and I think it was fire. It was double enchi and fire in the mix as well. And I so remember, because of course it was 1 in 16 that it was a clown pied.
Yeah.
And I just so remember when we saw one of the snakes and we were like, this has to be a clown pied. And we got, I mean, I won't even lie. I got wobbly legs, I fell to the floor almost like, oh my God. Which was so insane. It turned out to be a super enchi fire pied head clown, but it was still like the feeling. I don't think I will ever forget that feeling of like the excitement. Like it was
exactly
unreal.
And that's a beautiful thing, man. So you're obviously two brothers working together. So who handles the rational business side, and who's the one pushing the genetic pairings and stuff like that? How do you guys balance?
I guess it has been mostly me thinking out what we're gonna do, but we do most of the things we do together, talking and reaching conclusions. But we actually have in recent years been splitting up the workload a little bit between us, because we are better at different things, him and me. So, but we always help each other and are there for each other, and I think it's a really great strength that we have, because I can guess like when you're by yourself, you know, you kind of really don't have the energy to do a certain thing, maybe. Then, but when it's us, you know, one of us is more. There's a lot of higher chance that one of us has the energy to do it, and things get done.
And it's so good to be able to have this back and forth, like it is true. It's like Axel is definitely the one pushing. I've said it this time. I know this will be great because I know how well like he pushes us to get where we want to be. Listen, of course, I have my say in it as well, but like it's so good being able to have that back and forth. And I mean, like I said, we go together really well. Like it works out so well. We complement each other very well.
Yeah, and we have fun. We have fun when we have to go on our trips, you know. So it's we're very fortunate, I would say, to have each other.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. So, what I wanted to say also, when we were talking about, you know, snakes and stuff and being part time or not, how many animals do you guys care for at the minute?
I think it's like 40, something like that. Yeah, with not counting hatchlings, of course, and eggs.
Yeah.
But it's like we said, we are quite restricted, of course, by having to have terrariums. So
yeah, so exactly.
So we really had to go for quality over quantity.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. So obviously you guys focus heavy on, you know, Hypo, DG, Clown, and Pied. If you guys had to pick one for the next 5 years, which one would it be and why?
Are we talking recessive then?
Yeah.
I mean, of all of them, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's gotta be Clown, right?
Yeah, for me, it's Clown. It's the most boring answer probably, but I don't know. It's something about the colors you can do, the different, you know, the dark side, the light side. It's
the variety is insane. I mean, I feel like that's the biggest thing. I mean, looks wise, I mean, the things you can do, like I fell so in love with like the OD or banana OD pieds that we did in the beginning. I mean, that will never leave, which is but I still feel like there's just so much you can do with Clown. I feel like Clown is always pushing forward, being in the forefront. Like I feel like every new gene that comes, it's always like, how does this go with Clown? I feel like that's
exactly.
That's always the question.
Yeah, I think that's the way the market is.
The base we're always gonna go for is probably DG Clown.
Yeah,
that's what we want to do.
DG Clown. Yeah,
it's gonna be everything DG Clown. It's gonna be. We're starting with the VPI Axent also now. We got a really cool mail from Mats. That's like a redhead ODYB NC Clown Het DG and VPI Accentic. Nice. So it's really exciting to be putting that to our females, because we have some really cool pairings this year. It's going to be it's so exciting.
It's a very fun year. That's
awesome.
one of the best things in the hobby. Like every year is just better and better. If last year was, I mean, to be fair, our last year we were very unlucky. We had a very unlucky year. I mean, I think we had 5 pairings with what's the male? His redhead, spot nose, Enshi, yellow belly, OD, het Clown. I think he had 5 females he went to that was Clown. And I mean, I think we hit like 4 redhead Clowns, only 1 female, and she was banana, so she's absolutely stunning. One of the most beautiful snakes I've ever seen. But just to say how unlucky we was this year, we had a clutch of 8 eggs. We got 9 snakes. There was a twin, which is very cool.
Nice.
I think we had 6 or 7 redheads in that clutch. 0 clowns, visual clowns.
Oh, no.
So the odds of 9 in a row being non-clown.
Man. Hey, it could be worse. I mean,
could
I
be
had
worse.
three clutches last year, and only one survived.
Oof.
So
Wow.
it was, especially the
That's rough.
the Ultra
Yeah.
Male Clown one.
Yeah.
That went full term, and it was like day 53 or something. I saw like the egg started to look a bit funny,
Yeah.
and I opened the box and I could feel a smell,
No.
and they were still full. So I waited like 2 more days,
Yeah.
and the smell was a bit worse. So I said, you know what, day 55, I'm just gonna cut all of them.
Yeah.
I cut all of the eggs, and there were 6 eggs, and every single one of them was dead in the egg.
What?
That's so.
Every single one.
So sad.
I was like, that was
Yeah.
that was tough.
It's heartbreaking. I mean, we had a
Yeah.
clutch like that as well. We have it was a very interesting pairing. We have a dreamsicle female, and she was bred to that redhead male. So obviously we can't be having anything visual. It was a het
Yeah.
clown to a dreamsicle, and then redhead and blah blah. Because we want to try redhead Enshi dreamsicle or holy grail in that case, because to see that would be insane. We haven't seen anyone done anything with redhead and lavender albino. But unfortunately, I think there was 6 eggs where 3 were slugs, and then we had 3 snakes where 1 died like day 55. The egg just did not make it, guaranteed. And then the other 2 hatched, where we actually had some parthenogenesis. So we hatched a female dreamsicle. But unfortunately, it's crazy. I mean, but unfortunately, I think the top jaw was only like halfway of her mouth, so the bottom, so she was like, So of course she didn't make it. So we got one lonely little male, a redhead Enshi double het. He missed the het clown, unfortunately, but I mean,
that's still interesting.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Redhead Enshi double het.
Dreamsicle,
and male. Yeah.
Yes.
So you can pair that back to the female.
That is the plan. I think we're gonna do 1 year. We haven't really fully decided on what we're gonna take to the dreamsicle yet. If we want to do the same or if we want to do something different, and then we might do next year. We might try and actually do the redhead Enshi dreamsicle. That would be interesting. It's a very, like I said, I just really would like to hatch something lavender albino. We've never hatched that, and I just think they're so gorgeous when they hatch, and I would like to see that, for myself.
When you cut the egg,
yeah.
I invested in the lavender albino. I bought a couple early on. I was actually 2024 when I was at the ham show. I picked them up.
Oh,
and
when we met, but we didn't realize.
When we met without meeting each other. But I think, now, obviously at the time, I just wanted to buy snakes. But now I realized I made a mistake, because I should have went for something that was like at least het pied or something to go into the dreamsicles. But I didn't. I was just like lavender albino. Yes. But
I mean,
they're pretty gene stacked. When I pair them, all the babies will be lavender albino. So we'll see. I'm thinking of getting an additional female, like dreamsicle or pied het or something. And then just keep going from there. But
it's one of those. I feel it's one of those really good. I mean, I guess you could call it investments, but if you want to see return on investment, because I feel like a dreamsicle and something in that area will always do well.
Yeah, they always sell.
I mean, they always create such beautiful snakes, and I mean, at the end of the line, that's what we want. We want beautiful snakes. We want stuff to look at. We want to open the egg and have something amazing.
Yeah, I love watching Mike from Balls of Fury. He's a big lavender fan, and the stuff that he's doing with lavender, I mean, it's awesome. I can't wait.
There's so much you can do. We need to get some blackhead, though. I mean, I feel like that goes so well into the dreamsicle.
Yeah, my female is blackhead, cinnamon, leopard.
Oh,
lavender albino, and then
We might
the
have to talk some
male-
business after this as well, Roger.
Yeah, and the male is, well, he's supposed to be blackhead leopard lavender albino, but I think he's just leopard lavender albino. I don't think he has blackhead, because like the blackhead and the lavender, or the blackhead and the leopard, create a lot of stripe. Like you
Yeah.
get a lot of dorsal stripe, and mine doesn't have that. So I think it was a bit mis-ID'd when I bought him. But I mean, yeah, it is what it is. So
It is what yeah, it's always hard.
and actually, it was Mike from Balls of Fury. I was talking to him through Insta one day, and I sent him. I was like, "Oh, what do you think of these guys? She's blah blah blah, and he's blah blah blah." And then he replied, "Wait, hold on a second. Are you sure he's
that's not what
blackhead
it is."
leopard?" Like,
Mm.
yeah, well, he was sold to me as blackhead leopard. It's like, I don't know.
No.
Have a look at more blackhead leopards. Usually should look like this, and I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
I've learned some stuff like that the hard way.
Yeah.
It's, when you come in as a new guy in this industry, you just assume everything is right. You know what I mean?
Everyone knows everything.
Yeah.
yeah."
But it's not the truth.
But again,
The
I mean,
more-
that's
the more
the
you learn
importance of
about-
shed testing.
Yeah, the more you learn about all this genetics and how it should look, the more you know that you don't know. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's when it comes to the more stacked combination, it's very hard actually. It's very hard.
Yeah. And yeah, I was saying that's this is why we have shed testing. And speaking of shed testing, you know, how does, you know, using someone like ProHerper for shed test help you build a solid reputation as a breeder?
We've used it quite a lot because we invested in a male a few years ago. He was pastel leopard, desert ghost clown, and then it was double het for Hypo and Pied. And of course, we didn't. We did also at that time buy a female that was quad het, who is breeding right now. I think right now at the second he is in there doing his magic. So you know, pepper, as they say, knock on wood. Yeah.
Usually pair on a Friday. I forgot to do it.
Yeah. Always remember the Friday pairing. No, but so we've had a lot of like double head DG clown pairings for him and stuff like that. So there's been a lot of shed testing. And I mean, it just would not have been possible without ProHerper. I mean, I mean, being able to tell if what a snake has and what it does not have, especially we really love yellow belly. And I feel like we usually, I mean, of course, if we see it, we see it. But sometimes we're like, okay, it's probably, we don't know what else could it be. And I feel like having the ability to shed test for it is just, it's so good.
Yeah. And absolutely, especially like you said, you know, when we're new coming up and we're, you know, having our first few clutches or whatever, we're not going to be able to ID absolutely everything.
Yeah.
You need to get experience with that. And to have shed testing where you hatch, like, let's just say like a redhead yellow belly clown, and you're like, I'm not sure if that has yellow belly, and you test it and it comes back, yes, it does have yellow belly, then you know that's what a redhead yellow belly looks like. You know,
exactly.
It validates your opinions as well. Then if it doesn't have it, then you know, or maybe hatch one that doesn't have it, and then you're like, okay, so that's the real difference. Because one thing is looking at photos online or, you know, videos on YouTube. Another thing is seeing the thing in front of you, and you're like, okay, so this one has yellow belly, this one doesn't. That's the difference. Okay, I can see it now.
Yeah.
You know, and then obviously with ProHerper, with shed testing, you know for sure what you've got. And
exactly.
yes, I mean, you're not selling. Yeah, you're not selling animals that are maybe this or maybe that. Or, you know, selling an animal to someone that, you know, you're saying, oh, this doesn't have yellow belly, and someone buys it and pairs it and hatches an all white snake, and they're like, yo, what the hell, man? You told me it didn't have yellow belly, and it does. And you're like, oh,
yeah. or like the beautiful banana, the first snake, who actually was sold as a yellow belly. I mean, like he was like we have to show you pictures. Or I think it might be on our Instagram. Some of the first pictures. He is so gorgeous, and when he was a baby, I mean, he was shining. So like I said, he was sold as a yellow belly, but we did shed test because at some point, Axel, you were like, I'm not entirely sure he is yellow belly. After we learned even more about like the snakes, the different genetics. Because Axel was like,
the more I learned, the more I realized like it was impossible to tell. And I can tell you something that Jean-Francois told me. He has done a lot of I think it was super gravel pairings, super the super. Something on that complex, and then everything that comes out should be yellow belly, right? But he told me the different like expressions of the phenotype it's so different that on some of them you can't really tell that they are yellow belly, even though everyone is supposed to be. So it's actually very good to have this shed testing to know, because like we said, the more you learn, the more you know you don't know. So yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's super hard. Redhead is also super hard because there is a lot of you can get high expression redhead and low expression. It seems because some animals, you can.
There's no test for that, is there?
No.
Yeah,
I would love that.
That's right. Cool.
Yeah, I would also love a test for orange ring in EU. That's also a troublesome gene to see sometimes.
I don't think we're too far away from it.
Yeah, I think we heard something about that, which is super exciting because it is a gene we love working with.
And the redhead test that would be super useful. That would still be super useful for some holdbacks and stuff.
Actually, that's how I know, because when I had Teresa on the show, and I asked her, what's one test that is not out there and we should have? She said, I thought, or maybe Devon said, it was redhead would be a good one. So, yeah, good callback. But speaking of shed testing, let me quickly shout out our sponsor of the night, ProHerper, ladies and gentlemen. Order your tests now at proherper.com. Company trusted by more than 1,000 breeders all over the world. Any shed test arrives by Wednesday, we'll get the results by Friday. And as you can see on the screen there, we have a ton of available ball python morph tests. Different strains of the same mutation, like Fire, for example, Fire A and B. I see Ultramel on the screen there as well. Your usual, Butter Lesser, the Hurricane Trick Blitz lineage, Hypo, Orange Ghost, we have a lot. Monsoon, Monarch, Mandarin, Lace. Yeah. Other than Redhead and Orange Dream, you name it, it's there. I was joking. But as per usual, guys, prices are a lot more competitive nowadays. So for 35 euros, you can test up to 9 animals. For 30 euros per test, you can test up to 49 animals, and over 50 animals is 25 euros per test. And if you require additional tests on the same animal, it's an extra 20 euros. So, Pappy's Premium Pod is sponsored by ProHerper, and we appreciate them backing the pod. So, back to it. And yeah, guys, I'm not joking when I say worldwide, because I watch DJ from Reptiles for Century. If you guys don't know, he has a great YouTube channel, and he's from South Africa, and he uses ProHerper for testing. ProHerper actually has a partnership out there. He told me he's also either got or is developing a partnership with another testing company over in Asia. And as you guys know, he works with Charlie at shedtesting.com, which actually is now changed to Phenom. So yeah, guys, it's a lot to keep up with. But yeah, Pro Herber's basically got his hands on every continent that ball python breeders live. I was going to say all of them, but I don't think there's any ball python breeders in Antarctica. So
I don't think they like it there.
Yeah. Until then, yeah. What have we got here? Okay. So yeah, as I mentioned, I was just going to say this out now. We'll do this at the end, but I mentioned earlier, we have a snake to give away. Thank you very much to Chris and Peter. On episode 15, when they were on the show, they very kindly donated this beautiful snake you see on the screen. It is an Enchi, yellow belly, hypopide, double visual there, male, from 2025. And they're giving it away. So we did a raffle. We had a winner on YouTube. I guess the rules were you had to comment on the YouTube video, the word giveaway. There was an account that commented. I went to check it out after he was deemed the winner. It looked like a fake account because it had some weird letters and numbers after the name, and it was created the exact same day of the podcast. So I reached out to that person. I didn't hear anything back. So the following episode, we decided to do the giveaway again. We've got another winner. I can't remember the name now, but it was like Rafal or something. I checked it out. It was a legit account. The guy had a couple of videos there, training dogs. I messaged him. I looked for him. I replied to the comment. I tried to find him on Instagram. Couldn't get a hold of him for 2 weeks. So he didn't claim his prize. So I spoke to Peter and Chris, and basically we decided, fuck it, let's just do it live. So for anyone that's watching the pod, you have a chance tonight to win this animal. Beautiful Enchi yellow belly hypopie. And yeah, I guess the only fair way to do this will be to ask you guys to comment the word giveaway. And then at the end, we'll do a random comment check because there's a lot of comments from people already and they might not want to win the animal. So I'll look only for comments that have the words giveaway. And yeah, you'll win the snake. It's free delivery to the Ham or Houghton show. I already see people commenting they hear giveaway. So yeah, that's it. Good luck, I guess. So, and these layouts. Okay, let me go back to my list of questions. Okay, I think we already touched on this. Well, I think I know what the answer to this is going to be, but so obviously, you guys, I feel like you are quickly becoming a recognized name in the quality breeder community.
Thank you.
Now, of course, man, you guys are doing the work. Thank you. What was the number one decision that you guys made that accelerated your growth?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably just the decision to take a leap to invest some like big, you know what I mean? It's because it is pretty scary. Because it's a lot of money.
Yeah, I feel like I want to again piggyback a little bit from Mats from High Coast, something he said so well when he was talking about his first investment. It's the same for us. We poured, like, we really pooled all the money we could. I might have borrowed some from mother and father. Thank you. And we tried to invest as much as we could. in the quality that we wanted.
We also took a big loan.
Oh yeah, we did. We did actually take an actual loan as well against the house. So, and it's still standing. So it hasn't been the worst investment so far. But I feel like that's definitely like having the gut, the will, and the want to try this. I feel like has been the biggest thing we've done. Like just saying fuck it, let's do it. What's money? You can always make more money, but you if you miss an opportunity, you've missed it.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. But yeah, basically what you said, invest in quality animals.
Yeah,
that was
and
I obviously, I think like everyone else, I remember when I came in, and if I was looking for, I don't know, an ultra male, I don't know, black pastel, for example.
Yeah,
I would look for it on Morph Market. I would put in the traits, and the first thing I would do would be to sort by price, lowest to highest. So I was always looking at the cheaper animals first, and obviously, big mistake, guys. Big mistake. At the time, especially when you come in, you don't know these things, but definitely what you have to do is basically buy with your eyes. I know sometimes it can be hard to do it because we're on an online world and you're reliant on pictures and stuff like that, but definitely you need to buy with your eyes. If an animal is a bit more expensive because it looks better, that's the one you should buy, and not the cheapest one that doesn't look as good, because I promise you it will pay off in the end. And I'm sure you guys will attest to that as well.
In my opinion, you are spot on. I feel like what you're saying is just so correct. I mean, if we want to get realistic, it is scary. I mean, let's say you're even going for a snake that's 2,000 euros, like that's a lot of money in the real world, in the snake business. Sure, that I mean, like you have these big shots that, of course, like a lot can spend a lot of money for a snake, but most people, especially starting out, they don't have that capital. And but if you try to work, like if you can get some, if you're working, like try and get some overtime to like get that extra, because it will help you so much in the long run. But again, it's scary. I mean, it is a lot of money. I mean, it's obviously one of those things. It's not a sure thing. It's not like you're investing in gold or anything, and you want to say that's just gonna generate slowly upwards. I mean, this is something you have to put in some work, some elbow grease. You can't just sit on your butt all day.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so I think I sort of kind of spoke with this with Matt as well, but obviously, when we think of Sweden and snowy mountains, we don't think we don't think that's not the first place you would think about for snakes, especially African snakes that require heat. So what are the most unique challenges you guys face when running your facility there?
Oh, I mean, believe it or not, heat. That was the number one thing. It gets cold here. So we actually invested in an AC unit, like a heater. So the snakes live better than we do. So they have their own AC climate. I think it's called an AC climate or whatever. It's and so they're sitting at a very cozy temperature. And I feel like that was the biggest thing for us in the beginning. A big thing during the winter is it gets very dry when it gets cold. So humidity is also a big issue, especially in the winter. And then in the summer, it kind of flips. So you have to like think about how much So you have to how much you're watering and misting and stuff. And of course, you might have it even more tropical, like even more humidity than we do in the summers. I'm not sure, but I just know from our experience here.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it decreases as it heats up. But again, also, I mean, when the summer's hot, we have the windows open all the time. So so I guess, I mean, that will sort of dry out Yeah, but in the winter time, man, I mean, there's places in my house where I can see like condensation on the
Oh,
walls.
really?
Yeah, but especially where it's exactly where I live, there's a lot of like water like mines. So
Okay.
basically every household around where I live has a well, like a water well.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, we have a well like with a pump that fills the deposit. Um, Obviously, we don't use it indoors because it's, I don't know, the water's not tested. But outside, yeah, we have taps for washing the car or watering the plants, whatever, washing snake tubs. That's all with well water. And
Wow.
where I live,
You sure not
specifically,
spoiling them? That seems fancy. That seems so fancy. You're spoiling them.
Yeah, it's a pain in the head, man. It's a pain in the head. Like I basically built this house because it was that old. We renovated the whole thing when we
Yeah.
came here, and I did a lot of the work myself, like me and my brother-in-law. And like when you put the floor down, then you have like the skirting boards along like the bottom of the room. A lot of the ones I put in are already like water damaged because there's so much humidity coming from underneath, because that's it comes from underneath. So yeah, I mean, I have a problem. I was actually thinking of getting like aspen or I don't know, linocell substrate, so I can change. So in the winter they use that kind because there's a lot of humidity, and then in the summer I can use cocoa because it holds humidity. I was like, I might have to try that out sometime. But yeah, we get a lot of humidity here. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so what's one piece of advice that every serious facility needs?
Ooh, that's also a good question. Specifically the facility.
Oh boy.
Okay, so in Sweden, I mean, it sounds like a boring answer again, but I feel like the temperature just needs to be right. Yeah. Because if you're sitting on 15 degrees Celsius indoors, I mean, that's just, I mean, to be able to then stabilize the terrariums, it's so difficult.
Yeah, I would say go for a whole room climate for sure. And access to water is very nice.
Frozen rats outside.
Biggest question for you guys, yeah.
Well, maybe. I haven't yet. They really like the garage. They really find any way they can to get away from the cold here. They have adapted to survive it.
I mean, yeah, they would need to. But yeah, obviously, yeah, guys. In all seriousness, don't feed street rats to your snakes.
No.
They're ridden with diseases and parasites and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, all jokes aside, don't do it. We are a responsible podcast and we're serious.
Yes.
Good advice only. Awesome. So, okay, what's the most expensive lesson that you guys have learned?
Oof. Genuinely, it's sad, but you have to trust the person you're selling to if you're selling and then not getting paid directly. We've had, I think, 3 people. Okay, this has only been an issue in Sweden, nothing outside of Sweden. We've had 3 people in Sweden. No, you know what? It's technically 3.5, and I will explain. That we've sold and taken like monthly installments instead. One person just said, "Oh, I've had an issue," and then they had another issue, and then another issue, and then another issue, and then at some point we were just like, okay, let's. It's not worth our mental health to deal with this. We had another person who just,
was it a pet person or was it another breeder?
No, it was It was about a lot of money, actually.
It was I mean, it's like what I would call a Swedish breeder, which would be like, they're only selling in Sweden. They don't really have a name. They'll be selling under their own name, and I haven't ever even seen them try to sell anything. So we don't know if they just sold the snakes on or whatever. We had another person who was relatively close. Like, it's in the, because we're in like, it's in like, well, one of the groups, and we gave this person like a massive discount, and I even said, oh, and you don't have to worry, you don't have to pay us instantly, you pay us when you can. And it took over a year before I realized, wait a minute, this person never even started to pay. And so I started asking them, would it be okay if you could start paying now, just super small installments? And the person just has completely aired me for 5 months now. They're still posting on Facebook, so I know they're active. I can see on Facebook Messenger they're active 10 minutes ago, so I don't even know. And then we had one guy. I mean, we're not talking, it's still a lot of money, but I think he bought 5 snakes from us. He had bought the year before he had bought a few as well and paid them off in installments. And this guy had, I think it was 11, so about 1,000 euros, but he had also bought a snake that I think we sold for 2,000 euros to him as well. So he was going to get another snake. But when we went to deliver the snakes, I somehow missed to bring that expensive snake. So I only brought like 4 snakes, and I forgot the expensive one, which, I mean, I think someone up there was looking after us, because that guy has never paid a dime, and he was the one with all the excuses. So we could have been out a big sum there. So I don't know. The biggest thing is, I mean, if you're selling to someone, like, make sure that they are trusted. I feel like selling to breeders in like Europe is much safer, because they have a brand, I guess you could call it, that they have to keep up. Like, if someone were to sell something to us and we wouldn't pay, I mean, we could never sell a snake. I mean, no one would trust us. Why would anyone want to buy from us? But in Sweden, if you're only selling to other Swedes,
that person needs to be outed as well, because if other people don't know what he's done, then
But it's one of those things. I think in the end we were like, okay, we don't know if this person is like, I mean, this is like highly speculative, but it's like, let's say this person would be a drug addict or something. I mean, it's not worth our health or safety to. I mean, it sounds.
No, I get it. I get it. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be like, like 1,100 euros is a lot of money, but I feel like for us, I mean, it's not worth risking or anything. Let's say this person just started saying bad stuff about us for no reason, even though we haven't deserved it. I mean, at some point, it's just words against words, and I feel like we can rise above that. We can prove to the world that we can create quality stuff, and we'll hopefully have people that wants to pay for it.
I guess you could just learn to basically, if it's not someone you know or trust, only let them do a payment plan, but only give them the animals
or delivering the snake.
But it is hard, because it's also it's also like a happy moment, when you're selling a snake, and you always think you're gonna get the money, but that's one of those things you have to learn. We have been getting screwed over a couple of times, and it has been about a lot of money.
Lessons learned.
It is.
Okay, so question here from Jay: is there reptile shows like Hammarhalten in Sweden?
Yeah, not as large, but there is one in Malmö, the most south point of Sweden, almost, you can say.
It's where a large breed is connected to Denmark, so it's there's a lot of Danish breeders as well. So there's very often that they come over, and I would say that is the largest one. And I mean, it's about, I mean, it's like maybe half of one, or like it's like one of Ham's rooms, or like a little bit less than that. So it's like it's good. We have like a 4-hour drive, and I would say it's definitely worth going there. It's always fun, you know. It's not specifically ball python or anything; it's just reptiles and stuff like that. So it's fun.
I think it's better, to be honest.
Yeah, it's fun. It's super fun.
I love seeing the other stuff.
Absolutely. And there is also a decently sized one, about the same size, in Stockholm as well. So there are a few.
Yeah. Well, there you go. What's the best gene to add to a ball python project right now?
Ooh. Do we have the same answer? What would you say?
I don't know.
I already have mine. Because I feel like every time we see Cypress in a combo right now, it just goes. Cypress right now. Every time, you know, we find something and we see it's just like, oh yeah, Cypress. Of course, that's why it's so gorgeous. So, and we're quite lucky to have recently gotten 2 amazing Cypress. One Cypress clown female, and then a baby. I think it's Cypress spot nose clown.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So I feel like Cypress. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The Cypress gene is just makes so many other genes look so good. So for me, I would say Cypress is a very, very good gene right now.
Yeah, definitely. I love Cypress. It's well up there in one of my favorites.
Yeah,
Cypress and Black Pastel.
Yeah,
I would say chocolate also. You can't really miss with that. It's so good.
Yeah, I haven't got any chocolate. I've been meaning to get it into it, but it's just it keeps getting postponed. Yeah.
Don't worry, Roger. We'll have a chat after the call here, and you know, we can work something out.
For sure.
I also have another little bit of a curveball. I really started to enjoy a Pixel a lot.
Oh, yes.
It's kind of I think it's going to be great.
Matt said, I think it's this year he's supposed to have some Pixel clutches.
Yeah. I've seen some. That's why I'm telling it. I've seen some behind the scenes.
Nice.
And I say to him always, well, why don't you put this? Why don't you put this on Instagram? And he said, like, yeah, people don't have to know everything. Like,
he's very reserved. Yeah, he's very quiet, very behind the scenes.
Yeah. We've unlocked the gate, though. You know, we've unlocked the gate.
He came on the show. But yeah, thankfully, he's really, really nice guy.
Mats is amazing.
After the podcast, I think we spoke for another like 3 hours.
Yeah.
After we finished the pod.
Yeah, Mats is amazing. We frequently speak to him, you know, talking about like a bunch of stuff, of course. You know, I mean, he's he's been a very, very big help for us. Like, we've been doing a lot of, like, I don't know if you want to call it planning, but stuff like that, which is like, you know, he's been a big help, a big inspiration, very big inspiration.
I'd say so. Yeah, he's awesome. Okay, so I like to do the usual snake room horror story.
Oh, I have one.
Nice. Let's go.
All right. So I came down once, and it's gonna start out pretty not so bad, and I see that one of the terrariums is open, and I think, oh no, that's not good. And I find the snake. It's not too far away, you know. I put it back, and then I go up to tell Axel, you forgot to close it. That's not good. He's like, how could I forget? And not a week after, we'd been checking on some hatchlings, and I might have forgotten to close like 4 of them for clutches worth of hatchlings.
4 clutches.
4 clutches. So we were finding snakes in the basement for the entire night, and I think we've found all of them, except for about 2 weeks after when a roommate of mine was doing the laundry, and he said, Gustav, can you come down here? And there's a snake on the floor. So yeah, I would say that's the worst. It must have been 15 snakes that went loose at one time because of my stupidity. Yeah. So that was fun. But you learn a lot about their behavior because they were very predictable in where they wanted to hide and where they felt safe. So that's always good.
Oh, look at this one.
Oh my god.
700 grams.
That's awful.
Jesus. Is it a boa?
Oh,
Man,
wow.
that's insane. Yeah, Peter's in the house. All right.
Maybe Bongo just produces large snakes, because we have a Bongo female which is massive. She's so large that we were thinking, she's probably pregnant, and then Matt's just told her no, she's just overweight.
10 chicks per week. Damn.
That's got to be a big snake.
That's a lot. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, we had a horror story. Let's go for best snake room moment.
What'd you say? Sorry, best
snake room moment.
Snake room moment. Oh, do you want me to go first? I think I did say it before. I think the feeling I got when we hatched what we thought was a clown pied in our first year, I don't know, that feeling, that euphoria. I mean, it's unreal. I mean, we've hatched some gorgeous snakes after and have been so happy. I don't know if anything can really top that, even though it wasn't even a clown fight in the end. I mean, it was just such an amazing moment to share with my brother. It was so cool.
That's so awesome that you have someone there to share all that stuff with.
Yeah, it's cool. So good. Yeah, my favorite moment was probably when I saw my first female on eggs. That was pure adrenaline. And I remember Gustav was at work. And I was calling him, and it was like panicking, running around, getting stuff, looking at. I've checked out all the videos on how to care for the eggs, and that was fun.
Yeah.
That's a moment I remember.
That's awesome. Yeah, really good. Okay, let's have. I mean, we're already at the 1 hour mark. So
sorry.
I think I need to change these, man. 1 hour is not enough. What do you call Sene from Future Royals? He hatched what we believe is Hypo, basically a GHI Hypo Dark Knight. Yeah, it's amazing, and
that
basically
sounds fantastic.
It's awesome, and he didn't want to post it already. And I commented on one of the groups, just like, I would love to see it, and he's like, I will do a quick call and I can show you the animal, whatever. So I was like, yeah, sure, quick call. On I don't know, it was like Tuesday night or something. I don't know, Wednesday night. And we ended up speaking for like 2.5 hours.
Just so it goes.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like, let me show you one animal quickly, 5-minute call, and it turned into like 2.5 hours on the phone. So yeah, that's what I keep saying. I mean, I tried to keep these podcasts to an hour, but it's very hard, people. It's very, very hard. But anyway, best snake room pro tip.
Oh, I'm gonna say keep it clean, just, do the sweeping. I mean, we get a lot of cocoa on the ground, so just do the sweeping. and do the you know with the water and the you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mop. Yeah.
Yeah, mop. Thank you.
Try to keep the routines. We are two people, so it's harder to make excuses probably and not do stuff, like the cleaning and stuff. But we just do it. We manage. If one of us really can't bring themselves to do it, it's fine, because we got each other's back. And get it done.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But it's a good thing, because if you keep these routines, then there is a lot less to do next time. True. Like also, so it's very good to keep the routines.
Yeah. All right. I have some, before we go into the nomination, I have a quick this or that set of questions. So you just basically have to pick one or the other. I think I already know the answer to this one, but clown or pite?
Clown.
Yeah, clown.
DG or hypo?
DG.
Awesome. All right, Wookie or chocolate?
Chocolate. Oh, I say chocolate because we have chocolate.
Yeah, let's go with chocolate. Yeah.
Is that really what you want to say?
You think there? I thought you would have been the first one to say chocolate.
Okay.
All right, confusion or spot nose? Oh, sorry, wrong. Confusion or hurricane?
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Nah, these are brutal.
Can we change confusion to acid?
It's the same thing.
I'm gonna say confusion.
I would say hurricane, because it has good super. That's valuable, I think.
Nice. And GHI or spot nose?
Spot nose.
Yeah, spot nose.
This is actually a good question. How do you guys deal with disagreements?
That's a good question. I feel like usually Axel is the one to bring up something that, okay, we should be going for this or doing this. And
then I talk until he agrees.
I mean, that I don't know if I want to agree to that, but I mean, sorry, don't hit me. I mean, no, I'm just kidding. No, but I feel like we talk a lot back and forth, and I mean, that's a really good. It's genuinely a good question. I feel like we don't normally disagree that much. I feel like it's more, in that case, it's probably more that Axel actually wins me over for his argument. Usually, I mean, I'm pretty strong-minded, I would say, but I feel like he can usually have a reason for why his point is more valid, while I'm more like, oh, I like Pretty Snake, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there has to be someone more business-minded whenever there's a duo. So
yeah, I have a lot of faith in my brother especially when it comes to this.
That's a good question. Do you guys work on the same projects, or do you each have your own projects?
We work together. When we started out, I mean, I first got 2 sandboas. I got an albino het axanthic female and an axanthic het albino male. Sorry. And but then, you know, Axel started getting ball pythons, and we're like, let's just go together. So we started doing everything together. But there's definitely like a tiny divide where we do most things together, and I have like the dreamsicle, for example. I mean, it's more mine, I would suppose. I mean, he has paid as much as I have for that one. But I feel like that's a snake that I'll keep until she dies, you know, because she's more of a pet now. So I feel like I maybe have a little bit more to say on that one.
We usually say, like, if he really wants something, like he can. I'll usually agree. You know what I mean? Who am I to take away, like, the happiness of something in the hobby. Like if it's an animal you want to keep, and I really think we should sell. But I'll just ask, like, do you really want to keep her? Then it's okay.
Yeah, like
we're here to have fun.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
we hatched a leopard, clown pie, double het, hypo, hypo DG, and for me she is so gorgeous. Like, it's one of the prettiest snakes I've seen. I know it's not like something crazy visually, but it's just something I've really wanted to keep. And we've actually had people who wanted her, and I just feel like I just have such a hard time to let her go. And I feel like we've had some trade offers, which has been really good offers to get, but I just feel like I just really want her, I feel like can do some super fun stuff, and she's just so gorgeous. I want to see her grow up and like as a big snake,
Oh, that's awesome. All right. Well, before we still have a giveaway to do tonight. I see some people in the comments are getting impatient, but before we get to the giveaway, let me ask you guys for your nomination. So, as you know, every week we ask our guests to nominate someone to come on the podcast. So, nomination time.
Yes, I will show you. It is Brian from Magic Morph. I want to see if I can get a nice picture of his
Magic with a K.
Yes, let's see if I can show it here. If it will focus. I won't focus.
Yeah, you can send it to him.
Yes.
But
so it's Brian from Magic
Morph.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
An amazing guy. Does some really quality stuff as well. And it's one of I would say even like my closest friends on the Snake platform. We talk a lot, and he's a really good guy.
And we also want to shout out Mats from High Coast and team with the Neverland Reptiles and Ricardo, of course, most wanted.
Yay! Yeah. I mean, you went like Portugal, Germany, Sweden,
France.
Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about this hobby, man. You don't get this anywhere else.
It's amazing.
That's why this podcast, I feel like, is so important, because it really brings us all together. It's this is so good. Really, really happy to have gotten to be a part of it. We're very grateful.
Sweet. All right, so let's not waste any more time and give these people what they're waiting for. We'll do this giveaway.
Give the snake!
Right, I need to go back in the comments, because the way I wanted to do it, it won't allow me, because it's live comments. I think the YouTube comment generator only works for, I don't know, like YouTube comments, and because this is live, it's different. So you guys give me so much work, people on the chat, obviously. I have to go through the list and write the people's names down, and then have a random generator to pick from the list. So bear with me for a few seconds. In the meantime, what's the most anticipated clutch or pairing you've got going on this season? What are you looking forward to?
Oh, I think that's such a good question, because I feel like I've asked Axel that multiple times, because I just want to keep hearing. Oh, I think can I say two for me, if that's all right?
Yeah.
Because one is a slightly boring, just because it's only recessive. It is our DG Clown double head hypopide to our quad head female. If I'm not mistaken, it's
boring.
I know it's but it's just because it's only recessives. I feel like it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's 1 in 64 to have a quad, which is, I mean, listen, the odds aren't good, but oof. That'd be a pretty dime to hatch. Other than that, I think it is our redhead, yellow belly, Enchi, OD, clown, doublehead, DG, VPI Exantic to our spot nose special doublehead DG clown. I really want to see something beautiful with redhead and special. I feel like that could be something super interesting.
Absolutely.
That's so good.
What about you, Axel?
Yeah, for me, we have this really like superb quality chocolate female clown, and I really want to, just because the chocolate inner is it's so good. I'm really excited for that clutch. We have our Barnard Black Pastel Acid Desert Ghost head clown to her, and yeah, I'm really excited for that. Just because she is so nice. It's like we can't believe she's a single gene chocolate clown. She looks so good. She looks like a super chocolate. So yeah, I would really like. Yeah, we have bred her, and she made some non-chocolates.
Okay, so, fair enough.
Yeah, I think there was. I think the one who sold it to us said that, I mean, he doesn't think it is, but it could be another gene. Which was the gene? There was.
I don't remember if he actually said.
No, but I mean, it's also on our Instagram when she was young, like smaller, and if you look her up, I mean, she is drop dead gorgeous. I mean, beautiful. You almost won't believe she's only chocolate clown. Like, it's such a beautiful snake.
Nice. Let me just actually quickly shout out the people in the comments, because I'm seeing people basically introducing each other, giving their names and where they're from. And I just want to say, because I think that's awesome. A lot of the times you just see a username from YouTube and you don't know who the person you're talking to is. So what you guys are doing in the comments there, Mari and stuff, yeah, that's awesome. All right. Last chance to get your comments in. Anybody else that's watching, comment the word giveaway for a chance to win an Enchi yellow belly hypopite male. So yeah, man, this has been a great episode, guys. Absolutely amazing. I really enjoyed talking to you guys. Like I said, it could go on for hours. Yeah. So
invite us back.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely want to. We'll definitely do a repeat, like kind of like a season 2, where maybe we can show off some animals and stuff.
Where
like
are they
that.
now? Are they homeless? No.
Yeah, the follow-up. Awesome. All right, so let me bring up on the screen. I've gone through the list and yeah, added all the names of the people who commented. Wait, I need to take this one off to bring this one on, and then I need to make us smaller. Whew. And yeah, moment of truth, guys. Ball Partners 2020 is the winner! And now we know the name. We know the name. It is Mari from the Netherlands. Ball Pythons 2020. Congratulations. Let us know if you're still here. Let us know if you're still with us. And yeah, awesome. Reach out. I'll send you a message, because I know I have your. I know I follow you on Instagram for sure. I recognize the name, and yeah, we'll take it from there. The Houghton show is coming up in a while. I want to say 1, 2, 3. Yeah, about 3 weeks or so. So yeah, she's still here. in about 3 weeks. So, I mean, you'll be able to pick it up at the show. Chris and Peter will hook you up. They will bring the animal to the show. And yeah, congratulations, I guess. So, yeah, I mean, that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Huge thank you to Gustav and Axel. I kept doing that when I was writing. I kept doing Alex.
It's a Swedish name. It's not. If you want to remember it easier, it's shoulder. His name literally means shoulder.
Oh, really? In
yes.
Swedish?
It's just called an Axel. So yes.
Nice. Okay, there you go. Nice to meet you, shoulder.
Oh man.
All right, but listen, are you guys planning? Oh, look at that. Mary's gonna have a table at the Houghton show as well. So yeah, awesome. Are you guys planning on going to any shows this year?
Definitely Hum. At least.
Which one? September?
Most likely both.
Yeah, we always
September,
go.
December?
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't really miss Hum.
Yeah, we try to go to everyone.
Yeah.
Houghton is
a
bit further, so we've been a few times to Houghton, but you know, it's that extra drive from like to the Netherlands from Germany is you know.
How many hours is it for you guys where you are?
I think to Hum it's about 9.5 hours. So I think it's about 12 to the Netherlands, and then of course we're in the Netherlands. It could be a little bit longer, a little bit shorter.
It takes longer because of the ferry.
Yeah, stuff. Of course. Like,
we go on a boat, you know.
Oh,
from Sweden to the from Denmark to Germany actually, from Puttgarden to Rödby.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I don't have anything else, guys. If no one else has any more questions right now.
Thank you very much for having us.
Yeah, it's been super fun.
It was a pleasure. I mean, thanks to Matt for bringing you guys to the light. When he mentioned you guys, I was pretty sure I had heard the name before. And then when I went, I actually thought I did follow you, so my bad. I wasn't following you at the time. But I did straight away. Yeah, so man, sorry, we can't all be perfect.
No.
And yeah, I mean this was fun, definitely fun. And we finally got a winner for the giveaway, someone who actually is going to claim the prize. So Peter and Chris, get off my back. I'm only joking, man. I love those guys as well. But yeah, guys, make sure you follow Sanke Constrictors, Morph Market, Instagram. All the links are in the description below. Oh, I forgot to update the thing. Are you guys on Facebook as well?
No, I don't think we are.
Okay, good. So I did good then, because I didn't put in a link for Facebook. But anyway, yeah. So I didn't do bad then. I did good. Instagram and Morph Market. Anywhere else you guys are at that people can follow you?
I think that's it. We will create a website at some point, but that is to be announced at an unspecified time.
TBA, awesome. But yeah, I mean, huge thank you guys for coming on, sharing so much valuable information with us today. I will now take you guys off screen, say goodbye to these people, and if you want to hang back, we can hang back for a bit.
Bye,
ladies and gentlemen. It's been Gustav and Axel.
Thank
you guys. Thanks. Woo! Okay, what a great episode. I mean, I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun too. I told you guys in the beginning, I felt good. These guys were giving off some amazing energy. And yeah, I feel good. I feel revived. I'm ready for the weekend now. So yeah, awesome. Yeah, if you've enjoyed this episode, as always, guys, just do me a little tiny, small favor. Hit the like button. Consider subscribing and share this out to more people. basically, we want to grow this community within Europe. Yeah, and every bit of support helps us keep the passion alive. The more, the better. You know what it is. It's all about people. It's all about having fun. And yeah, I mean, Gustav gave us a great idea that I should set up a dinner at the next show I attend, and everybody can come, and we can all meet each other and talk shit, talk snakes, talk cars, talk whatever. We can just talk and hang out. It's awesome. I love it. But yeah, as usual, you can find more of my work at Pappy's Premium Pythons on, drawing a blank, on what? On Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Morph Market. I'm everywhere. You name it, I'm there. Yeah, just look me up, Pappy's Premium Pythons. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. I feel good. I hope you all too. Have a great weekend. Until the next time, stay focused on the passion and keep those projects moving. Pappy out.